Okay, Asher, this is going to be a little different. I'm going to do this video. I'm going to actually hold one hand, so I'm not going to be able to strum very much. But I've decided that the song that we're doing is actually in the key of E. And that's hard to transpose using the G that we were talking about, the G, the C. Well, there's different ways that we're doing the C. But instead, what I want you to do is this. I want you to find the E chord right there. And this, you were playing E minor before. I think you remembered you were using these two fingers, but I wanted you to use the Spider-Man fingers. I actually want you to learn very quickly the other two as well, going down here and using these two fingers. So it is your ring finger and your index finger starting on that E minor. Now we change it to an E major by pressing down on the G string with this finger, and it's an E sound. And I'm going to actually, I'm holding the camera, so this is kind of difficult, but I'm going to make a strum. This is what it sounds like. That's what it sounds like. Now, really go ahead and practice strumming that one with this finger way up here with your thumb out of the way. And that's what we're going to do. Now, the reason I want you to do this is that this song that we were working on now has this configuration all the way up the fretboard. So the next time, what I want you to do is practice strumming this for a while. Just practice, what we did before, the 8 counts, where we're going down, up, down, up, down, up, right there on the E chord. So this is an E chord. The next chord you're going to play is an A. Go way up here. You've got these dots on the side, and I don't remember exactly where you have your dots, if that first dot is right there or the next dot is right there. But what I want you to do is go up to the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's the 5th fret right there. And on the 6th fret, put that same configuration that you just had down here with the E chord, go all the way up there. So this finger, your middle finger, is on the 6th fret, and these two are on the 7th. So when you play it this, and this is kind of dumb that I have to move my phone like this, but you do. That's what it sounds like there. Then work them up 2 more frets. 1, 2. That's what that one sounds like. Now the next one will be a little more difficult because you're going to go up 2 more frets. 1, 2. But this middle finger here is just going to release off a little bit on the fretboard, and it's just going to mute the string. We talked about muting with the thumb the first lesson, but you're going to mute just a little bit on this one. But these two are still going to be down nice and firm. So this is what we call a C sharp minor 7, and I'm going to play it now, even though it's going to be weird with the camera. Like that. That's the 4 chords that I want you to start practicing for that song, because it does. The first one will go from the E to the A, and then it just goes back and forth, I think, in the verses, if I recall correctly. I'll go look at it again. But it just goes back and forth between those two, and I'm overshooting them because I'm looking at the camera, not actually looking at my fingers on the fretboard. But there it is, E and A. So practice going back and forth between those two. It'll take a while. As a matter of fact, it's actually kind of fun playing all of the chords with going up fret by fret so you can hear what it sounds like. But in this case, all we're looking for is just getting up there to that fret there. Remember, that's the one, oh, no, I'm sorry, right there. That's the one we're talking about for the, actually that's the B chord. So down here is the A chord. It's on the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6th fret here, and the 7th fret there. And for the next one, you slide it up 2, and that will be the next chord. It will be the A, and just practice strumming those. Go up 2 more, and then play those. I think I'm out of focus here. This is kind of hard to do. I don't have the proper stand for my phone, so that's why I'm doing this by hand. And then on this chord, you lift up that finger and you just mute it a little bit. And I'll give a demonstration when I put this down so you can hear what it sounds like.